Hey guys, so I'm hoping the lighting is good. I know the lighting hasn't really been that good for the past couple videos. That's just because I'm in a new setting, so the lighting in here generally sucks, especially since I always film at night, which is kind of my fault. But yeah, so I'm trying to fix the lighting. Hope this is good. I have two lamps, one behind the camera and one right next to me, so hopefully that fixes things. So yeah. Anyways, I asked you guys on Twitter the other day what you guys wanted to see, and I left a little poll. Everyone said they wanted to see a top 5 of my personal favorite mangas. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And fun fact, if you guys don't know this about me, which you guys probably should, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I'm not necessarily picky with manga. I used to be, but I'm opening myself up to more different genres of manga, but all these mangas that are my personal favorites, keep in mind they're my personal favorites, so, in no general order by the way, they're all shoujo, but they're different kinds of shoujo manga. Like I have one that's horror, I have one that's psychological, I got actually a couple that are psychological, and so it's kind of different types, but that's the art style that I got accustomed to, so yeah. But yeah, if you guys also want to recommend me mangas, please leave that in the comments below because I'm trying to read more. So yeah, let's get into the video, shall we? The first on this list is Arisa. Arisa is about two girls that are twins, right? But they haven't really seen each other in about 3 years since their parents are divorced. One lives with their dad, the other with their mom. Well, they also have two different personalities. They are completely different. And Arisa asks Tsubasa if maybe they could switch places when they finally meet. Maybe Tsubasa can be Arisa while at Arisa's school. You know what I mean? And Tsubasa agreed. So basically, Tsubasa is now at Arisa's school, but here's the thing. There's a sinister secret that is in that school, and Tsubasa has to figure it out. It is so good. It is so suspenseful, and oh my gosh, I could not put it down. I got it. So good, guys. It is so good, and I want to say drama. It is so good, guys. You have to check it out. I'm not kidding. You guys will love it if you're into any of those genres. Guaranteed. This manga is a mixture of mystery, psychological, school life, shoujo. Next on this list is Papillon. I have no idea if I said that right. I probably butchered the name, but it is really good. I know I said that. I'm going to say that about everyone on this list, and this is my favorite. Cool it, PandaintheNight. Cool it. Papillon is about, again, it's about twins. Not everything on this list is going to be about twins, I promise you. But it's about twins named Ageha and Hana. Basically, Ageha lived with her grandmother while Hana lived with her parents. So, the grandmother lived in the countryside while the mom lived in the city. So, Ageha ends up being really tomboyish, while Hana ends up being that popular girly girl that we all know and love, right? After a while, the grandmother gets very ill, so Ageha ends up having to move in with Hana and her family, and they meet, and the story progresses into, I don't even know, you guys have to watch it to know what I'm talking about, but the story progresses, and if you guys aren't really into that whole teacher or counselor dating the student thing, you guys shouldn't read it, because there is a relationship like that in the manga. I personally loved the book, and I would recommend it to anybody, but if you guys aren't into that kind of stuff, you guys might not want to read it. But it is a really good book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I like it equally. Okay, this list is not in any order, but it is really good. Yeah, it's not as suspenseful as the first one, obviously. It's more, it's kind of like Peach Girl, except without the twin in Peach Girl, you know what I mean? Like, there are characters in Papillon you're going to hate, but it wraps up the story nicely, though. I'll give you that. It wraps up the story really nicely. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend this manga if you're a fan of psychological, school life, shoujo, comedy, and romance, and drama. If you guys are into that, you guys will love this manga. Next on this list is Zekyu Gakyu. Honestly, I probably butchered this name again. This one is also one of my favorites, hence why it's on the list. But it is not like the first two. It is a horror one. It is a horror manga compiled of short stories into each chapter, and it is so good. The short stories are basically there to teach you a lesson, but with the horror aspect of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Hellgirl, just by the style of art. So if you guys have seen Hellgirl or read the manga, just think of that art style. It's kind of like that, but it is so good. I read this in high school, and honestly, I could not put it down, and I forgot the name of it for a while, and honestly, after years, it's still been in my mind. Like, I remember this really good manga, what's the name of it? And I found it after like 5 years, so I was so happy about that. You guys have to read it if you guys are into horror or school life or shoujo. It is so good. It is shoujo, but it's also horror, and you know how I feel about the scary stuff. I love scary stuff. So yeah, it is. You guys will love it if you guys are into any of those genres. Next on this list is Mars. I recommend this one to those looking for a little bit more mature romance manga. It is about a shy girl named Kira who meets the rebellious boy named Rei. We all know mangas like that. That's enough said. Basically, they meet and stuff happens. Like, they're exact opposites, but honestly, I think that's what makes the story so great. It is so good. It's that classic girl meets boy, total opposites. One's the good girl, one's the bad boy, and they hit it off. But honestly, I find it a little bit different than a lot of the classic romance mangas that I have read. If you guys have read it, you guys will know what I'm talking about. It is a little bit different than a lot of the shoujo manga you have probably read. I guarantee it. I could not put it down. Again, I could not put it down. This was in my school library. They stopped after volume 7, so I never actually finished it, but so far it is my favorite, and I'm going to finish it tonight. So there's that. But honestly though, I cried reading it, and not those happy tears where you cry when you read a shoujo manga. Not that I do that. It broke my heart, and I was praying that it would put it back together when I finished the volume. Yeah, you gotta love those manga, man. Gotta love them. And next on the list is Dengeki Daisy. If you guys have not read it, I highly recommend it, like I do with all of my favorite mangas. So basically, Dengeki Daisy is about a girl named Teru, and her brother dies. Great story, right? Well, he leaves her this phone, and he tells her to call Daisy if she ever feels like she needs someone to talk to, or if she ever feels lonely, because all her relatives, she doesn't have any relatives, and her last relative died. So it's basically about that, but it gives a little twist on who Daisy might be. So you guys have to read it. I promise you guys are gonna fall in love with it and fall in love with the characters like I did. So yeah, that was my list of top 5 favorite mangas that I recommend. I know they're all shoujo, but if you guys want me to do another list that isn't shoujo, let me know by leaving it in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video. Let me know if you guys are loving these anime vids, because I'm having a ton of fun making them. Leave recommendations in the comments below for videos that I should do, and I'll totally do them. Or maybe you want me to play one of those anime games, and I'll totally play it on this channel. I don't mind. Like, honestly, I want to do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video, and give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and yeah, bye!